As Africa's startup ecosystem has evolved over the last 10 years, we have heavily relied on global stages such as YC or Techstars to showcase our best startups.
But as the macroeconomic environment changed, we really said, are we doing the right thing? Are we actually doing what we are intending to do, which is to build businesses for Africans on the continent? But if we're sending you to another program, are we actually doing what we intend to do?
I am the most reluctant accelerator founder that ever lived, because for a very long time my mindset was accelerator was something other people did. Our job was to invest.
From 2017 to 2018, global FDI fell from $1.5 trillion to $1.3 trillion.
We had to reflect and say, well, maybe we should be doing something different. Maybe we should be coming up with the solution for ourselves.
African founder talent is deep, and the opportunities to solve here are boundless. Now it's time to build our own stage.
We decided to find our own path by actually building an accelerator program that can rival the best in the world.
We want to be the ones building the program that is actually built by African founders for African founders, and that's kind of where we got today.
Accelerate Africa is a pre-seed seed stage accelerator program that runs 2 cohorts every year.
If you're getting electricity,
I asked myself, what am I going to learn from this program that I haven't learned from other programs I've been a part of?
We'll be here every day.
In this cohort, we had 10 founders participate. We really focused on 5 core areas. The 5 core areas are storytelling.
Founders that were coming in a little unsure, with stories not quite cooked, with teams that weren't as forged in fire as they've now become, coming in with businesses that weren't sure where the next $1 million would come from, weren't quite sure what their product could look like at scale, at global scale, and finally worried about whether investors would take them seriously.
The experience so far with Accelerate Africa has really been a good one, and I think it's very far better in the sense that it's more practical.
Something that's been important for us is how can we bring tangible experiences? How can we bring people who've built businesses on the continent, who've led big businesses on the continent, so that they come in with that practical and real experience that they can then share with the founders, so that they know it's real, that it's not theoretical, that they can see people who they want to be like.
Next one? Yeah. I wouldn't do that roadmap. Take that out. Yeah.
But you take this roadmap out. Okay. The others are going.
One thing I really like is I like to be able to touch advice, and for all the advisors, everything that they told us, for me, it almost seemed like they have been building the company with me.
When founders start the program, they often ask, is 8 weeks even enough? But after ending the program, the question then shifts to, wow, how have I accomplished so much within these 8 weeks?
I heard about Accelerate Africa through LinkedIn, and then I looked at their portfolio. I found a friend of mine is actually from the previous cohort, so I actually called him. I got feedback. He told me these people are good, but it's only when I came here and realized that it's not just an accelerator program. Like, I feel like I'm part of the Accelerate Africa family.
I like the fact that they are raw. They want their idea or the product they are pushing to the market to be the best, as it were. And you see that basically in the quality of the questions that they ask.
How do you get B2B?
Essentially 75 to 8% is just...
One quote from another founder, and he said, "Accelerate Africa is like a home-cooked meal."
Home-cooked food compared to the restaurant food,
It could be the same chicken, but the one that your mother cooks has something in it. It has a soul that makes it very nice. And this is how this feels. It is authentic, and it allows you to open your mind to explore what you had never thought of.
That was essentially what I needed, the art of telling a story.
Accelerate Africa took our storytelling capabilities to the next level, where we just entered the program with a very complex and a detailed investor pitch.
I see this all the time, you know, we've seen a lot of pitches, and every time that I see a pitch that doesn't quite hit the spot, I know it's because not only do they have the wrong story, but there's a saying that we say, I say, the story you tell yourself is who you are.
Yo, future is Africa.
We spend, time with them. We have all of these advisors working with the different founders, and then it concludes in this amazing demo day.
Welcome to the Future Africa Investor Summit and Accelerate African Demo Day.
On the back of some seats and across the room, please take out your phones, scan the QR code where you will get the program, and you will also get the founder booking links where you can book one-on-one with the founders.
We had about 1,400 applications for the 20 spots. So what the startups you see here are the best of the best.
It was definitely an experience, the moment right before going on stage, where there's just butterflies in your stomach. You know, you have everything in place. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect.
You get to see all of the different founders. I'm watching, one, they've got nerves, they're pacing, they're going up and down.
Before the event, I was walking around the compound, really remembering to myself, practicing the pitch.
Worried, they're thinking about their valuation. Are people going to give them fair value for their business?
Had a lot of conversations at the back of the demo day, and we had a lot of investors who we're speaking to, and even new investors who are really interested in what we're building.
It was one of the biggest actually.
Everybody, 3, 2, 1.
Want to shout out Mia and Eve in particular for having the vision to get us down this journey that we're on with these founders, with this program, everything, because it takes somebody with a level of courage and insight and wisdom to push a group of people to a place where I don't think we believed that we could go. Are you happy with how things went?
I think the founders did amazing. And you did amazing.
So did you. It's not possible without you. I was giving you all
Sylvia.
For Mia, who is always the counterbalancing force for all of us, for her just continuous fortitude, her ability to question, her ability to really keep all of us grounded, but also moving forward in a direction. Give a shout out to the Accelerate Africa team. So that is Iwinosa, that is Jonathan, that is Abe, that is Ife, that is Matthew, that is Shayo, Miria, the whole team, right? Because we honestly can't do this without everybody.
So somebody who's seen thousands of companies and has invested in hundreds of them. And I'm really, really excited that fate, providence, God, whatever it is, forced our hand to become an accelerator. And ultimately, my hope is that this will accelerate Africa. That's exactly what the name is. And that's exactly what we will do.